Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Nico. I am a full-time eBay reseller. So I am in the middle of a series. It's my second time doing this where I go to the bins, leave Wyoming, drive all the way up to the Denver bins and back, and I keep track of every expense, every hour I spend, and all the price of the inventory plus all my expenses, etc. Then I divide it up, figure out what my cost per item is, and see how long it takes me to pay back my business credit. So the first time I did this, it took me 10 days, and then I had tons of the inventory left. I wish I could have even more time in my life to figure out how many items it took me to get my money back and all that. It's just, it gets to be so detailed that I would never get my listings done. If I had my way, because I'm a very type A person, I would love to do that. But I'm doing the best I can, mostly for myself, to figure this out because my expenses are so great going to Denver, staying in hotels, etc. Now in the summer, and even now, my dad is a huge baseball fan. He's a Rockies baseball fan, so he stays up in Denver, and he has a friend he stays with. And, you know, I could stay there too by myself, but this is an elderly gentleman, and I just, you know, I'd rather just be there when my dad's there. So my dad is there tomorrow night, Saturday night, and then next week he's there Wednesday through Friday doing all kinds of things and mostly Rockies baseball games. So there are certain parts of the year where I can go up and stay with him and his friend for free. And then my son and I also often share hotel rooms. So sometimes it's not quite so expensive, but a lot of times I do run out of inventory and neither one of those, my dad or my son, are available. And so I have to pay full price for the hotels. So this is the case with this bins haul. I went up by myself, stayed 3 nights in a hotel, and then came home with a bunch of thrift store stuff plus bin stuff. So there is one group here left that I have not done the video on. If you look back, there'll be about 4 other hauls, I want to say, in the last 6-7 days. Those are part of this series. And then I will do the synopsis video as soon as I can. So this group is a haul from a thrift store, an ARC thrift store, which Colorado has, and they're very good. I love the ARC, but I cannot find the receipt. So it's probably over here in this mess. So if I end up not finding it down in the clothing here, then I will look on my credit card statement and find it. And I will put that on my my last number, but we're calling this number 14, and I'm going to mark it here. Normally I have the receipt right with it, and I put number 14. You know, it is possible I missed one, but I always ask for the receipt because I know that I need it to prove that I actually bought stuff to resell. You know, just having it on your credit card proves that I went to the ARC, but technically speaking, the IRS could say maybe I bought something for myself. So it does help to have the receipt. But anyway, let's go through this. Let me see here. Okay, maybe I lied. Let me look here, guys. Hold on. Okay, so this cannot be from the ARC, at least not these few things, because they don't have ARC tags on them that I see. So yeah, this is just bin stuff. I get so much of the same stuff, sometimes I don't know. So until I tell you differently, I think this is bin stuff. All right, because otherwise I haven't taken the tags off of anything. It would have a lot of ARC tags, and none of this does. So anyway, scratch what I just said. That's why I can't find another ARC receipt, is because I probably don't have one. This is bins. All right, Bob Mackie, size medium. I do pick this up in the bins. I would normally not probably pick this up at a normal ARC unless it was a half price, but I'll probably get about 12 to 14 on this. If this were an XL, I would charge more, but still a really pretty nice shirt, nice medium weight for spring, and yeah, very pretty, very pretty. Okay, this is Free People. Oh no, I lied. This is Betsy Johnson. Just ignore me. I can't tell you what anything is right now. Betsy Johnson. I just felt the plate and I assumed it was Free People. Okay, Betsy Johnson. This is definitely, I think, a bins pickup. Great detail here. It's not the kind of colorful things like the purses that you're used to, but I think this will sell. I thought this was really cute, so I just picked it up. So I would have paid, I mean, I think this is just over a pound. So I would have paid about $1.69 on that. I'm thinking 15, but I have not run comps on kind of a plain Jane shirt like that. I guess this is why I thought that these were from the Ark, but I would only pick up figs, I think, at the Ark. I don't think I picked these up. These are 3X, and I got these in the bins. Koi, I'm a former nurse, in case you haven't watched my channel very long. I worked as a nurse for over 10 years, and then I have, you know, at least currently retired. I never say never, because I never hated nursing. It just doesn't give me the lifestyle I like. It's a very, very, very highly stressful profession. But I did love it. Every night when I went home, I felt like I had changed the world and took care of 4 addicts all at once and gave them all their morphine on time and did what the doctor told me and barely went to the bathroom and barely ate. And, you know, when you do that for 12 hours and you come home, you're like, yes, like, look what I did. But then, you know, after the 3rd day of doing that, you're just like, I just can't. And during COVID, as you might know, it was like 18-hour days, 20-hour days, and, you know, legally they changed some of the standards so that you could work longer, and it was exhausting, let me tell you. So at least for now, I am a full-time reseller, but you know, I don't ever hate any job I do. There's good and bads. Trying to come up with your own schedule all the time and keep yourself disciplined is hard here too. Being a full-time, you know, self-employed person is not, you know, that much easier. There are days when I work 18-hour days in my own business too. These are cute. Another koi. I never have learned how you say them. I used to wear them all the time. They were some of my favorite scrubs when I used to be a nurse. They just, especially the shirts, are really cute. And brand new, these I can just tell you from the catalogs I used to order from or online, you know, when I would order my nursing uniforms, that they aren't cheap. The pants I don't really remember, but the shirts would be like $35, $40. So that's why people buy them used. Columbia shorts, size 36, cargo, just kind of a bread and butter. Columbia does not move that fast for me, but spring and summer are coming, and I think I could get at least 12 to 15 on those since they're the cargo. All right, this is kind of heavy. Duluth Trading, it's a flannel. It's just bread and butter, but it is an XL tall, so that's why I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I'm going to probably start putting some of my flannels away for my money pile that I need to build. I have absolutely no residual inventory of any kind. So on the weeks that I am a little bit sick or something big in the family comes up, or just for whatever reason, especially the weather lately, I have no pile of inventory to work off of, and I have to make sure that you know, I change that as soon as possible, because it just really makes me have to travel on weeks when it's not convenient, whereas I could use my residual pile and then go replace it when it is convenient. And so it's been a pretty stressful 12 weeks of winter, let me tell you, up here in Wyoming. Another Bob Mackie. I thought this was really cute with the leather detail. I checked all the leather. I don't see a lot of scuffing. I don't even know if it's real leather. It might be faux leather. I'll have to look on the tag, but it's really cute. I would wear this. I love this. This is a medium. I don't know if I could wear a medium. Plus, it's really long on me, but I really like it. Very cute. Very cute. I need to do more work on Bob Mackie. I know I could take a Google Lens of that and probably find the exact style name. So yeah, I'll see if I can do that. See if it makes any difference doing it that way. This is just a little boy's little, oh, what do you call it? Not corduroy, but kind of anyway, a vest. I thought for Easter I need to probably have already gotten this to the consignment place. But anyway, I'm going this week to take a bag of consignment, and I thought that I would go ahead and get that. And if not, then all the rodeos and things are coming up in Wyoming, so that will sell really fast at the consignment store. Okay, another 3X koi. That's why I grabbed these, because I thought, you know, I can list these in 5 seconds flat. I don't have a current listing that I know of for koi scrub pants, because I just have not been picking them up like I probably should have. But when I saw the bigger size, I thought I really can get at least 12 to 15 out of all of those pairs. And so I'm going to do the first one. I do have some other nursing scrubs. I have a lot of Figs scrub bottoms. So I'll just sell similar off of my own listing on that. And then I'll put all these in. And then once I get the first one done, I can really quickly list all of these. I'm going to look too. There's a small part of me that thought I should just, they're all the exact same size, that I should just put them all in one listing and sell them to one person. The advantage of doing that is that you don't have to describe the blue exactly. Like if someone is trying to match this to a scrub top, then sometimes they want you to figure out the exact blue. Now, I guess here, see, this is 701 Lindsay. Obviously, when I was ordering them, the catalog would clearly say what blue it was, and then the scrub top would also say if it matched. So I don't know if these tell like what shade of blue they consider these. That would be the advantage of just sticking them all in one lot. They would know that you're not trying to differentiate that. So I will think about it, but still 3X is a great size, and to find clean scrubs without ink pen marks all over the place, that is the most amazing part. I always had ink all over my stuff because you're writing really fast, you're making notes, all that good stuff. All right. Nice, no flaws that I see yet. And I'm sure that you know this, but, you know, when you are listing scrubs, you want to list whether they're surgical scrubs or not. Now, surgical scrubs definitely have a taper, like they're going to have that. And then you can do this, and depending on the surgery center, I would assume that they would accept this if you tighten these to the very nth degree so that they can go around your, you know, your, I don't even know what you call them anymore, but your scrub thing, your feet things, your little feet scrubby things that you wear in the operating room. So these would be hard for me to say convert to surgery bottoms because, you know, I'm pulling these the right way, but they just aren't really tightening up enough to where on this side to where I would say that you could guarantee that you kept those down. But normally if they're gathered, you want to call them gathered in the ankles. I'm sure you know this, but you want to call them surgery scrubs. And then these are just, you know, everyday scrubs. I'll have to look and see if anybody else calls these like convertible or what they call them. So, all right, there's that. We got 3 more bags here, guys. So I picked these up. These are just Polo Ralph Lauren, but again, the size was right. These are 2XL. Where is it? Right there. 2XL. And I thought that these prints were like just old enough to like what, maybe be 90s or early 2000s. I'm not even sure on that. But they had 3 of them together. So I might either sell them together or whatever. I might try to find the print on Google Lens to see if other people are calling these old. They're not USA made or anything like that. But this pattern just seems to me like it's an older pattern. And so I thought maybe this was not technically vintage Polo Ralph Lauren, but 90s Y2K possibly. Sometimes I can see it right away and I'm like, oh, that's definitely 90s. And then especially on men's, I'm not that good at it really, I wouldn't say. But I'm trying to learn. This is a really nice J. Jill, just really inexpensive shirt. I'm trying to see, I think this is just plain old cotton. But it's lightweight, and if I don't have enough to list, then I will list this. If not, I'll just consign it. A medium is not the best size for me. And then I picked this up. This is an In-N-Out Burger Fisherman's Wharf. You know, of course, that's the California restaurant, and now it's expanding everywhere. Colorado has one, etc. But I thought the Fisherman's Wharf was a rare one. Now, the problem is I got to soak this. It's got some yellowing there. And someone probably ate this when they were eating their burger, and they didn't wipe their face, and who knows. But, you know, and then I got to check too, because this is on a Beefy Haynes tag. I'm not sure, honestly, if it should have an In-N-Out Burger tag. I don't know. I do not know. So this may not even be something that I end up selling. I may just wash this and consign it. Because I don't, you know, In-N-Out Burger, I'm sure, is protective of their brand. And I just never even looked at that. Honestly, I just looked at the front of the shirt. This is a 9 West. And I think this tag's what made me think that this was in the bin or from a certain place. And maybe this is down below. Maybe this is my ARC one. I don't know, guys. No, I don't think I would have bought this at a thrift. I don't think so. But it's a really cute skirt. This is a 9 West. I'm almost sure I picked this up at the bins. I shopped so much for 3 days. It's kind of a blur, honestly. Okay, then this is a Lucky brand. Because, yeah, this is a Goodwill tag anyway. So this is not my ARC. Goodwill, that makes that simple. I should have known. So just Lucky. These are 10, by 30 inseam. Nice washout. That's called washout if you don't know. And a nice stretch to them. So a nice pair of Lucky. Women's don't obviously sell for as much. But the consignment store that I consigned to, I think I need to look again. I think they put like $24 on their Lucky, even for women. And so I would get 12 if I consigned those. So I need to, and that's a decent size. 10 is getting there. It's not plus size, which is always better, but it's a decent size. Just a Talbot's medium. Nice lightweight shirt. It is lined. I'm doing actually pretty good with Talbots, but this isn't a plus size. I might go ahead and try to see on some nicer pieces if I can get 10 and 12 out of a medium. The reason is because you can power list these things. I mean, if you get these from the bins and you just go through your own store and sell similar over and over, you can do really good. Oh, and yeah, this is for my niece. I forgot that I picked this up for her. She's a little skinny mini, cute little thing. And she will love this dress. She fits anything you buy her. She just has that type of a body. It's like a model's body. She's tall, kind of thin right now. And actually her mother is too. Her mother is from Malawi. She's first generation Malawian woman. And so my niece is just beautiful. And so yeah, I can't wait to give this to her. I'm glad I found it. I had bought her another Easter dress, which is just beautiful. But I want to give her that. I'm sure they're waiting for summer. They just, my brother's been married to this gal for over 10 years, so it's not like a new marriage or anything, but it's a long story, but they've lived all over the world in different places, and so they were in Malawi for a long time, and with COVID, unable to get home, what we consider home to us, and yeah, so it's good. They're all back now, and I am having fun. I don't have grandchildren yet, so these are my, like, nieces and nephews, and they're young, and so it's great for me. It's like having grandchildren almost. These are Columbia. These are cute, 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 but probably only 15 bucks. If you can get more out of your Columbia shorts or your Columbia stuff, let me know. I put Gorpcore in the title. I don't know what I'm doing wrong on that. I think it's just kind of dropped. This is Lapis. Nice, I never know what to do with these two. Like, do some women wear these as a dress, up here, or is this just a skirt? Now, to me, this is definitely just a skirt in anything I would wear. But I know, I'll have to try to figure that out. I'll probably just call it a skirt. Oh, yeah, this thing. I forgot that I hadn't shown this thing yet, I guess. This is, where is the tag? I know it has one. Okay. So this is it Garroch? G-A-R-O-C-H. G-A-R-O-C-H. Anyway, you could just tell this acid wash kind of, it's definitely got to be like a 90s thing of some kind. I don't know if this is like yellowing from storage or if this is part of the like acid wash detail. It has pretty much that yellow hue all throughout. And I guess you would call this applique. This is almost like leather applique on it. And let's see, down here it says made in USA, size small, professional. Yeah, it does say leather, dry clean only. But I don't even think I looked this up because I just know that consignment store would love this. So I'll look it up on eBay, decide what I'm going to do with that. And then this is Coldwater Creek 1X. It's a different color purple than what my camera is showing, but very pretty purple, kind of a plum purple. And it's just polyester satin, but they're calling it velvet. So that's kind of a velvet shirt. Okay, two more, guys. Two more bags. All right, this is also bin stuff here. Title 9, size 3, very nice. Nice olive green, nice wide leg. I love these. If they were in my size, I would wear them, but they are cute. Polyester stretch. They have a real nice detail on the leg. These will sell for a decent amount. I'll probably get at least 20. All right, these are just a Nike, I guess they're joggers. They're kind of tapered. They're not gathered at the bottom, though, so I don't know if I'll call them joggers, but tapered sweatpants. They're just Nike Fit Dry and kind of cute. I just picked them up because they were lightweight, and I can list off my other listing on that. Okay, and this is Cowboy Hardware. This is a good brand. There's that. Oh yeah, new tags. That never hurt anything. This was $44.99 new from the Boot Barn, which I don't know if you have those around you, but we definitely do in Wyoming. It is short-sleeved, and I do seem to have more trouble selling short-sleeved Western shirts even in the summer. And this is not pearl snap. This is just a, I don't think it is, just a button-down. But still, I should get 17 maybe on that is what I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, this is good. See, I forgot half of what I got. When you wait a week to do your hauls, you don't even know. This is a good brand. Now, this is Lilia Smith. I've had this at least one other time in my reselling career. Yeah, Lilia. So either Lila or Lilia Smith. And it's a USA made, size 13, 14. Very, very cute. The store that I consign to will take this and sell it for a lot of money, and I'll get probably 25 just for my half. Or I am going to look on eBay. Has the whole shoulder pads and everything. No belt, but it doesn't appear that it did have one. And it does have pockets, which people like. So yeah, I'm excited about this piece. It probably cost me $3.50 though. It's heavy. I was just thinking to myself, you know, I didn't get as many good bolos this time. I got a lot of good solid stuff, but now, I mean, there are some good bolos, and especially in my past videos, the past 3 or 4, I've had 1 or 2 decent things in each one. This is kind of a bolo, but it's a good, just a brand new Lulu's dress. It is a size small, which that's not always the best, but I'm going to go ahead and list this anyway. It's real cute on the bottom. If I remember right, I looked up the RN number and found this. I don't know. I don't know why I would have looked it up. I was going to buy it anyway. I don't know if I'll get 15 or 30. I have no idea on that. I will try. Okay. Now, where is my brand on this? This is obviously a puffer coat. Let me see if I can find my brand. Or I may have just bought it to consign next year. Oh, no, here we go. This is King Alpine. I don't recall if I looked this up and decided it was for eBay or if I'm trying to get puffer jackets for next year to take to the consignment store starting in August. They'll want all the coats they can get in August, and that's not that far away. So at garage sales and all summer long, I'm going to try to pick these up. See, it does have this on it. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little snag and a little color, I guess you'd call it a stain there. So I might just consign that. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Last one, guys. Okay, here we go. Here's what I was thinking of. Okay, so we do have another ARC receipt, only it must have been figs I bought. I found so many scrubs in the last few weeks that I just could not remember where I got them all. Okay, so at this ARC, which is what this bag is going to be, I spent $37.38. That includes tax. And I got, let's see, this isn't as good as like the Goodwills where they tell you how many items. So I'll just go through the items. The most expensive item I bought something for $7. So we'll see. Okay, so I'll have to keep track. This receipt is number 14. And this was on the 24th of March, and this was when I was in Denver. So after the bins one day, the bins close about 7:15, at least as far as, you can stay till 8 and sort your stuff, but if your stuff's already sorted and you don't find anything on the last rotation, then you can just go pay and go home. And so I got out of there about 7:15, so then I went to this ARC store because it's just up the street, and I had like an hour and a half in there. I don't know that that's how long I spent in there. Let's see, what time did I check out? Oh, okay, I don't know. This is saying 12:57 p.m., so that would have been just after noon. Oh, I know, this was in Thornton on my way home on the last day. That's what it was. I drove out of Denver. This has nothing to do with the night of the bins. I did the bins for 2 days, slept one night, then Friday morning, got up and drove through Denver, had breakfast with my son and stuff, and then stopped at an ARC. So that's what this is. All right. So yeah, I don't remember how long I spent there. I don't think long, because I think actually my son came with me to this one, and he was having to go pick up his wife at the airport. So yeah, $4.99 on these. These are figs in a 2XL, so I thought that was really good. I will pay $5 for larger size figs. I'm gonna try to start these at like 23. I just sold a bunch of XL figs, and I started them at 21. Some of them sold at 21, and then I took some offers at 17 and 18 too, because I didn't even pay this much for those. Those I had gotten at the bins. But $5 is great. I'll recoup my money very fast on those. Or that one. Maybe I only got one. I don't know. This is new to me. I forgot what I bought. Oh yeah, there was a lot of Untuckit, and I think that the yellow was the color tag that was off. I don't know what color tag those were. Let me look at that. Let me see. This was a white tag. So yeah, I paid full price on the fig bottoms, but this one I got for half price. So I would have paid what? Let's see, $7, $3.50. And the only reason that I paid, $3.50 even for an Untuckit is it is 100% linen, and because it's not in the best size. I think this is a medium, right? No, this is a large. So large in 100% linen Untuckit. I did the comps because I found several Untuckit shirts on this trip, and I was just starting to think maybe everyone else is leaving it behind for a reason. And it turns out it looks like it still has a great sell-through. And then this is a pair of figs pants, and this was not on sale. That was $4. And this is a size small. But yep, nice tapered leg. They looked clean as far as what I looked them over. So yeah, happy with more figs. I've got to get those listed there. Here is another Untuckit. Pink was not on sale. I'm pretty sure, yeah, pretty sure it was the yellow. Yeah, yellow says 50% off. So this was $5. Again, this is 100% linen, and this is a 2XL. So I thought $5 was worth it. My linen shirts are just selling really well right now. Okay. Now this I picked up. This used to be a huge bolo. Mizzen in Maine used to be like a fall over, I found it brand. And I found it one time at the bins, and then I, just looked it up randomly. And then either that or it's been 3 years ago. So, well, it's been before COVID, so maybe 4 years ago. I heard about it on a podcast maybe, and then I was in California by chance, and I found two in one store, just like within a day or two of having heard about it. And then I've not seen it literally that I know of since, that I remember. So I was there going through this ARC in Colorado, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I haven't had one of those in years. So I looked it up again. Looks like it's still good. I did pay $8 for it. This is an extra large standard fit, and it has a really nice pattern to it. Now these used to be $70 or $80. The one that I got 4 years ago, one of the two that I found, it was ratty. It was a nice red check, but it had like holes in the arms, and I still picked it up, and I still got like 40 for that one, and then 70 for the other one. This one, I think now, if I remember right, I'm gonna barely get like 30 for this, but it's still a fast selling brand. It's just that the comps aren't near as good anymore. But yeah, it's a big tag. You can't miss it if you're looking. This is another pair of figs. I love you, figs. You're my new best friend. Small. I mean, as a reseller, I mean, part of me, I find this often enough, probably because I'm a nurse and it just, I see it, you know, in the bins. I just see it. Maybe, I don't know if that's how I get it faster than anyone else or what. But part of me thinks I could literally just make my living, like just driving around, picking up a couple of scrub brands and, you know, just keep driving till you get a carload. And if you had a store full of figs, I think you could probably charge more too. I don't find it all that much, although now that that winter thing is over with the 12 weeks of me kind of being barely able to get out, now that I am able to get out, I'm just finding it right and left. So I don't know what's going on. Hopefully a bunch of nurses didn't quit and they're just selling their scrubs. That did not occur to me, but that is sad if that happened. But maybe, or maybe they just want new scrubs, you know, maybe post-COVID, they're just like, I wore that outfit 25 hours a day. I don't want it anymore. Maybe that's it. Let's hope. I hope not everybody is currently not working as a nurse like I am. I will have a big guilt trip about that. I already do, honestly. So this is $7.99 and yellow was half. So, let's see this. Yeah, this is a men's shirt. So I got this for $4 and it's a Tommy Bahama really nice big shirt. Is this? Oh, it does say 100% linen. I knew it had linen, but it doesn't feel like 100% to me. But it's a thicker shirt and 100% linen. So this will do really well too. So guys, that is my last receipt and my last haul on this section. So we've got receipt number 14. Give me a day or two to add up all the receipts, and then on the synopsis video, I will show the receipts again. I've got another hotel receipt over here in this pile and a couple more food receipts that I've got to put together and write the dates down and then add up all my expenses. And then I've got to count these items so that I know the final count of the number of items that we got. And then I should be able to have the synopsis video. So anyway, thank you again. I've had a couple new subscribers. A few of you commented on my last video. That really means a lot. I loved your comments. Several people reached out to me and said that the leather on that Allen Edmonds belt that I was trying to think of the name of, not on the belt itself, but on the shoes. The shoes, when you find Allen Edmonds, you always want to look for Cordovan leather. Cordovan, C-O-R-D-O-V-A-N, is that right? Cordovan. And you can look at the comment on that last video and see it. That was really helpful. And then the book I was trying to say the name of a couple videos ago is Getting Things Done by Bob Allen. And that book, honestly, it did change my life. I know that's a big statement, but it did. I have not even implemented a fraction of his system, but normally my email is zero. I have 0 emails pending. You know, I have folders for projects. I am much less stressed, and my calendar makes sense. You'd have to read the book and look at the system. It seems very overwhelming at first, but it's really easy to implement in pieces. And so yeah, check out that book, Getting Things Done, also. All right, guys, I'll be back in, let's see, I might do an editing video tonight. I might go edit. I'm not sure. I've got a lot of things from my virtual assistant I got to finish, but you might get another video from me today. If not, it'll be in the next few days. Thanks again for watching, guys. Bye-bye.